bunch of humans, miniature humans, and people in my normal spots that are comfortable to sit at, you know. And I found something a little better with a little shade. So hello, how's everybody? I'm Zen. There's you. Thought we might do a live pay-per-view event. It'll be at least as entertaining as women's basketball, and definitely a lot more educational. So I don't know what people pay to go to a women's basketball game, but I'm gonna guess they pay maybe $10 a ticket for like front row seats. Probably more than that actually, but let's just pretend somebody would pay to go watch a women's basketball game. This is going to be better than that. So if you want to, I'm going to remind people ahead of time. You can go ahead and donate to this guy. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. It's in the description box. And yes, this is the once every 4 year pay-per-view event. It will be everything that I know. Any question, anything that's on it's all on the table. Anything you want to know, I'll tell you. And whoever doesn't know this, my name is Zen. I have another channel. I have about 4,000 videos and well over millions of viewers and all over the world. It's great, but most of my videos I've struck down and put them under lock and key. And I'm thinking I'm taking my shit pro level. I might just up and take everything down off of the YouTube and go to do the Patreon or something. Unless of course we can make this pay-per-view event work. The hours and the time. There was an idea that an artist they paint something and it takes them 15 minutes to paint something. So you should think it would take. For 15 minutes, if I'm worth $100 an hour, 15 minutes of my time would be worth $25, right? But what you don't realize is that 15 minutes that it took a painter to paint a picture, all of the years and all of the energy and all the time and all the struggle that went into knowing that, it's quite a bit. It's like everybody wants to be a professional basketball player. Everybody wants to be, well, I wish I could be Michael Jordan. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't want to put in the amount of hours. You don't want to put in that kind of work. You don't want a PhD. You don't want to be a doctor. You don't want to teach doctors. Like I'm the person that teaches the teachers of the people that teach doctors. You know, you don't want to put that kind of work in. So if you want to, feel free. Tell you ahead of time. It's Cash App, Venmo, description box, TsarXen. You can do that now. And I want to unlock some of my videos and keep it on YouTube. I don't want to have to take this all subscription based. I don't want to have to do that. But right now, yeah, I'm kind of down on the dollars. I spent a bunch, and I want to play around. I want to go have fun this weekend. It's Jazz Fest, and I want to have some fun. So hopefully you can put some. See, you think it's just for the fun of me? You think it's just for the for me having fun? Man, if I didn't have fun, I wouldn't be this entertaining for all of you. So what's up? Who's up in there? What's up, Branches? What's up, Divine? Suntug, what's going on? What's up, Ninja? Yeah, I know. Lots of people did. They didn't, lots of people did. They didn't find it very good. Other people have made a substantial income off of it. If you knew how little money I made on this, you'd be surprised. On YouTube, I don't make anything anymore off of. If they put commercials and shit on this, I don't make anything off it. I still haven't been paid. Still, my shit on the YouTube is still kind of held hostage. I don't even know how to access my old monies from when I did have ads on my stuff. It's like a whole rigmarole because my other channel got a bunch of strikes against us, and so they wouldn't let me access my money. I was like, what? So yeah, that's kind of cool. I wouldn't be out here begging like this for dollars. If they would just give me my money they owe me. Yeah. What is Suntalk Jazz Fest is well. I walked down the street and there was already people out and about around the area, and they already had an ATM in the middle of the street, and porta potties like just hanging out down the street from me. I was like, oh, okay, I guess this is happening. And people running around taking pictures. I don't know. They might even be set. I mean, it's already set up. I'm sure. I didn't go by there. I'm literally like a mile from the place. We could check it out. We could get in early. I could just say I'm with the cleaning crew or something. I'm with the it could easily make a pass. I could easily just like laminate some bullshit and be like, I'm with the band. Ninja, I never heard him say that, but that's for damn sure. Yeah, I was trying to explain to somebody earlier. Like I have my other channel. Over 3 years, I do not have one new, according to the whole thing. I do not have one new subscriber in 3 years. When I first had my channel, for the first couple years I had it, I was getting about 10 new subscribers a day, and then it just went phew. And I don't know how many people on here have to resubscribe or don't get notifications all the time. Like, I don't know. It's kind of goofy. I don't think people are just like sub to me like, yeah, I don't know. He's not that smart. He's not that entertaining. I don't think they're doing that. I think just negative notifications. But yeah, you got to tap dance for the algorithm. But even at that, what are you gonna do? Like, even if I type the right words into the you put the pound or whatever they call it, hashtag it, whatever, it doesn't really help. You think I'm not gonna say I already have to edit some of what I say. Sometimes I have to pick and choose some words, and that's so uncouth of the censors, because the problem with censorship is, you know what I'm saying? Suntok. Suntok. It don't bother me. Like, I know if people can't, I don't expect you to. I know how it is. I know how it is for some people. Sometimes you're sometimes you eat the bar, and sometimes the bar eats you. Wasn't that from the Big Lebowski when he's talking to? Isn't that what he says? Well, I know. Yeah, that's always the funny thing about the people that I help. People I help need it the most, so they can't help me back. So I'm like, hey, if I I don't know how much money I've given away or things I've given away. I'm like, I'll never get it back from that person. It's like when you let somebody borrow a book or a CD. Hey, for all you other idiots in here, you can give me a thumbs up. That's fucking free, isn't it? I mean, geez, man. And yeah, about 9 minutes in here, and I'm just gonna be talking mess for a little bit, and then we'll get into anything and everything. We're gonna wild out in a second, and we'll get into any topic you want. The craziest shit. We'll get into early stuff. We get into astrology stuff. We'll get into etymology stuff. We'll get into my early work. We'll get into and if you don't know, here's some of the things that I've put out there. You can check out my writings if I'm not live. You can go to my WordPress, Zen Alchemist. You can go to my other channel, Zen-Atman. So Zen Alchemist at WordPress, and then this one. I think I'm on Zen Alchemist now, right? And although if you looked at the info on my page, it's not going to tell you the correct info, because I've locked. When you lock a video, I didn't realize this. If you lock a video, it deletes it from your statistics. So even though I have however many millions of views, and even though I have this many blah blah blah, If I put it on lock, it doesn't show up. Yeah. But anyways, I will be releasing more of those videos, hopefully, rather than like making it all fucking pay-per-view shit. I don't want to have to do that. And I've had to like a couple times like because every time I do from a few people get a grand deposit of awesomeness in return. But then from your boss, I'm like, hey, can't you just throw a nickel in the bucket? Rumble? Rumble is what's up? I mean, okay, I'll try to. I mean, it's here's the thing is, I have to be able to do live videos. I'm not doing. I can't take my content from here and put it over there, because I would have to get a computer and download it off of the internet back to my computer, because I don't have files of it. I just do it live and it's on there and it's done. It's on YouTube right now. You know what I mean? So they're housing it. And also, whenever I do these videos, it has to be live. I couldn't imagine just talking to a blank fucking wall again. You mean to redo the fucking 4,000 videos I've done? You want to redo maybe like 1,500 of them were some blackboard and like one way talking to nothing, teaching, no interaction. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Suntoke, my feelings exactly. Go to the Freemason. That's so funny. I was there last night. They Wednesday nights at the square. They do it right in front of the temple, but it's closed. It's not. It's actually they're. I'm pretty sure it's for sale. I don't know if they sold it already or what, but they closed it and sold it. There was a couple in the city. I don't know where the proper one is now. Like the full on, like it looks like a Freemasonic temple, etc., etc. No, that's where the Wednesday nights at the square is at. That's where I was last night. Am I close to it? I don't know. Streetcar ride, 4 miles, 5 miles. Divine, when he said, "Why is YouTube so?" Yeah. Oh, I know. I mean, here's the thing: is it should be easy for me to just contact someone at YouTube and be like, "Hey, it's pretty simple. Here's me. Here's my account. Here's the money that's in here. You can see. I want that connected to my bank account." And literally, there's so many hoops and things that I have to do to make that happen. I can't even do it on this phone. I need a computer. I gotta make this account. There's so many fucking things I need to do. It's silly. It's retarded, and there's no one to talk to. I would have to rely on going to a video and somebody that doesn't even speak English very well trying to explain to me how to make that happen. And I'm like, but oh yeah, am I sure that they're not routing that into? Oh my gosh, there's so many fucking little ants over here. Hold on, I'm having a little moment with the ants. You want to see them? Look at they have a little streamline ant. You see them right there? And they're going right there, and they go down the side, and they run it right through there. Where are they? Hold on. So the ants are right. See them right there? I thought at first, it was a crack in the sidewalk. And they go right there, and they go up. There they are. See? What are they getting? They're right behind me. They're hanging out behind me. I hope they aren't getting anything out of my pockets. I don't think they're stealing anything from me. Where are they going to? Let me see. Hold on. Okay, well, they're not going much farther than that. So they want that flower? They want that right there? That's where they're going. I mean, some are going over here, but is there like an ant village? They're not going in the sun. Should I move that leaf for them right there? They want that leaf? Did they not get enough little ant village and colony over there? Well, anyways. Anyways, I'm retarded. Yeah, but the thing is, then, but that, not really though. Go to the library. Go to the library. But then I gotta get a library card and go through that whole thing. And even at that, then I'm like, then I gotta worry about like who's using the computer before and after me. If I cleared all the cookies, I don't trust that shit. I don't trust the library. Not anymore. Who is screaming right now? I don't know. It's a school field trip, and so this is why it took me longer to start the show, because all the kids were there was hundreds of like kindergarten, first, second grade, hundreds of them just running around the park making complete chaos. So it's like one of the teachers like, get your goddamn asses over here. I told you to get on the bus. You know, that kind of shit. Yeah, strange people at the library. You know, library is a great place. You know, you got homeless guys in there watching porn, jacking off. Yeah, it seems cool. Does anybody go to the library anymore? There's no reason to. Yeah, hey, Divine. I mean, I hear you. But yeah, it's a step removed from that even, because I already, it's, if you don't have a YouTube and you don't, uh, there's a Google Pay, then there's my YouTube, and then there's my account that I have that my YouTube is connected to as my YouTube studio. And then I have to go through so many settings and do so many things, and then link up accounts, and then there's a bunch of things, and like basically I'll just rather wait until I get enough money and just buy myself a PC, a cheap PC, and just do it myself. It's kind of like I'm playing a catch-22 with myself, because if I don't trust going to the library to get it done. And also, I mean, how am I supposed to? I don't want to get a fucking library card. That's why you goof offs are just donate to your friend here. You know, I'm out here, you know, gardening your minds. Like again, you people will go to a basketball game to watch some ladies play basketball for $10 for 2 hours, and I've been doing this for fucking years, and I've made nowhere near what I'm worth. So this is pay-per-view. Pay me, bitches. This is a MMA fight. What are they paying out? $50 to watch two dudes just wrestle and sweat on each other and punch each other in their face? Like, it's so weird. And now they got women MMA. People pay to watch that. Ooh. And most of them are not women at all. They're just dudes with their penises cut off. You know what I'm saying? Or they just been on a lot of testosterone since birth, whatever. But like, why? The only point of it, like, really, the only reason that shit exists really is because of gambling. That's really the only reason. Just another thing to gamble on. I don't know. It's one of those days where I was just sitting over next to the fountain, and the smell of jasmine is so profound and it's so much. I was sitting there on a swing, smelling the jasmine, staring at the fountain, and I just got in that like meditation. And what was the movie where this dude smells a flower and then ends up in a different realm? It's happened to me before, but I was very close to that. I was just in this little meditation. I was like, I probably don't have to move off this bench for the next 8 to 10 days. I could probably just sit here. I could just swing on this and smell the jasmine was so overwhelming, and it didn't. You know how normally your nose will cut off the smell after like how many minutes? What is it like? It's a very short period of time. Like once you smell the same smell for, it's got to be like a minute, maybe it might be as much as like 10 minutes, but I think it's only like 30 seconds. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about though. You smell the same scent, it just goes away. It's blind to your nose. But over there, I was sitting there for about an hour, and the smell did not let up. It didn't go away. The smell of jasmine was just like I can kind of smell it right now, and it's about 100 yards away. Sandalwood in the back of your headache in the back of your neck, like underneath here. Do you ever put sunglasses on? You ever smile too hard? You talking about down here? Oh, there it is. Correct that. Trying to think of what smell. Headaches. Best thing is mint, peppermint, spearmint. Mint means mind. Spear the mind. Pep the mind. Also, you could put the essential oil on your forehead. I know it's back here, but here's how shit works. The ancient Swinwits, the Egyptian lady healers from the antiquity. What you do is you put oils, one that you like the aroma and one that you dislike the aroma, in two different spots. Normally it'd be left and right side of the body on the back, and that way it would pull energy from one side to the other. And you could use the same thing with your forehead and here where it hurts. You're taking energy and balancing it. So you would take something like mint maybe and put it on your forehead, and then take something that maybe is not as good smelling to you and put that over here, and it will pull that energy. It'll take the frequencies and balance it. Normally I do it left to right, but I'm just considering it right now. I think that might work. Something in the wood category, like you said, you'd like sandalwood, but don't use sandalwood because that won't necessarily be helpful. You want something probably woody that you don't like. Cedarwood maybe? I don't know. I like cedarwood, but some people do not. Jasmine and opium. Well, and there's also the you can grab the earlobes. Look, just grab the earlobes and pull down, and then open your jaw. That will release something here that's kind of connected to the lymphs, and that could maybe loosen up some tension back here. But I'm trying to think of what connects to that. There's a couple spots in the back, but I don't know how you'd. Do you have like a tennis ball? You can always use a tennis ball, or a racket ball, or a lacrosse ball is better. There's two spots beneath your shoulder blades, about one. Let's see. It's about that far down off your shoulder blade. That should connect to that spot right there. Right there. It'd be like 20th vertebrae, I think. That should help release it. Or just like, yeah, or just go at it, massage your head. Just go for it. Just get in there, dig in, man. Just jump in the bathtub, cover your head in oil, and just massage the fuck out of yourself. Stick a thumb in your ass and go for it. A fully functional brain is 80% H2O. It's registered dehydration, also depression, and stress cause headaches. Well, see, this is divine. We were talking about this yesterday. No, that's not true. That's false. A fully functional brain should be 93% water. I know this. I knew this from a child. Growing up, I knew this for a fact, and I know it for a fact because all melons are about 93% water, and your melon is your head. You're supposed to have 93%. What they've said, because that's pharmakeia knowledge. That's pharmaceutical knowledge to say, oh, a healthy functioning brain is 80% water. No, it's not. That's what they're telling you, that because then at that point you're already way beyond unhealthy. And how would you even know? Just to make it very clear, we were talking about this yesterday in the form of Alzheimer's. At 80%, you're pretty dehydrated. But I mean, you don't know how you would know. No, who's measuring this? How do you measure how much water is in your head? You can't. It's a guess. But the original guess was 93, and it was probably right. So most people need to rehydrate their brain. What is helpful in doing that? Melons again. Trying to think of what would really be helpful in rehydrating your brain. I mean, it seems most people, they're not hydrating their brain because they already have too much food in their body. So when you drink something after having a lot of solids in your body, it's not going to rehydrate your brain. It's going to help keep your stool from getting clogged up in you so you can take a shit. It's going to go in. It's not making it to your brain until your bowels are clean. Until you're empty, there's no water going to your brain. It's not enough. Let's say it that way. It's very, very minimal amount getting there. But I mean, I like Barbara Wren. Her work is great, but she's still anybody that has a doctorate in something, they're even if they're doing their best and trying to help, they're still basing a lot of their knowledge on a very incomplete knowledge of how the human body functions. 80% is wrong. It's 93%. What book is that? Is that from Cellular Awakening? Because I remember reading it and make the whole thing making so much sense, and I put people onto that book. But there was a couple things in it I was like, no, that's not right. That's what I should do. I should fact check books for people. Like, no, that's not working. Masala, coconut milk. You know what might help too is oil. Lots of oil, fats and oils. Like the milk is good. Oils in your butthole, some pasties, some sesame seed up your anus. It was on page 20. Yeah. Tell her for her next print to make sure she edits that. But even it's such a moot point in the sense that no one can really, you can't really verify it, what I'm saying or what she's or what the, but it's just the fact that over the years, it's the difference between normal and healthy. This is a very big point that people need to consider. When you hear a doctor say something is normal, it means it's normal. But you know what's normal? It's for people to be sloppy, inarticulate, rude, condescending, stains on humanity. That's normal. Is that healthy? No. So they'll say, well, the normal blood pressure is. I don't want to know. I don't give a shit what normal is. I want to know what healthy is. So a normal brain, maybe they're saying it correctly. A normal brain is 80% water now. That's why people are dumb as a bag of fucking rocks. A healthy brain, what is healthy is wildly different. What can we make the standard for reality healthy rather than standard for reality normal? I'm not normal. I'm not like these stupid motherfuckers. I'm not out here playing games. I dropped out of school because of recess. See, that's gotta be people's meditation. Is you get maybe when you start listening to people, especially in the medical community, if they say something, well, this is the normal, or what, any community of people that says normal, you have to just start with, I don't give a shit what's normal. Like, what do people normally eat at your restaurant? Well, normally people come in and what they'll look at the menu, they're not getting the thing they want. I guarantee that. They're getting the thing they can afford. So they normally get the thing that's okay on the menu. But say, well, no, but what is the best you have? What is the best you have? What is the healthiest you have? It's going to be different. It's not going to be what normally comes. What normally comes in a value meal at McDonald's? Medium fries, medium drink, and this. No, I want the large fry. I want the large drink. You know, that's I don't want normal. You think they call it meso health? Would salt dehydrate the brain? Suntuk, just use a little. You just use a little bit of logic here. What does salt do? If you put it on a wound, it burns it. What does salt do? What does salt do anywhere? It causes water to come to it, so the water can then get it out of the body. All inorganic salts will cause water to want to collect it, to remove it. So as you put salt in the brain, what's going to happen? Like if you put salt on a piece of meat, what happens? If you put salt on anything, it pulls the moisture out. So yeah, no. I'm gonna start calling people salty brains. Suntuk, yeah. Yeah, I haven't had too much fresh killed meat, but meat from the store doesn't. I don't really. I hear what you're saying and why it would, because all the chemicals and everything they put in there. But think about that too. How do you dry meat? You salt it. You put salt all over it, and it preserves it. And then when you're about to cook it, you put it in water, clean the salt off of it, and yeah, salt is completely dehydrating. It's still funny. I still in these people that are so in the health food community, I still have to have. It's not an argument, because I'm not speaking from an argumentative level. I'm speaking from a factual level. They're arguing with me. I'm like, I'm trying to help you here. They're like, you can't drink distilled water. You need to put salt back in there. And I'm like, oh, we could have this conversation again. It's like on a regular basis. I was like, why? So take it out to put it back in. Why don't you just leave it in there then? Well, that's not the good stuff. Here's the good stuff. Oh, you know what? Look up the newfound information. Now this is even in the health food community. Check it out. Look up what Himalayan sea salt is. Look up what most of it is made of. The pink poison. Yeah, Santo. No, I mean that could be what I'm doing with it, because when I made the transition from being, okay, I'm only eating fruits and vegetables, I'm a full-on vegetarian for years and years and years, to going, no, I'm a blackbird and I can transmute life to death. Yeah, I can do that too, but death to life, that I can take something dead and turn it into something good and nutritious and healthy and living. Like, my shit is healthy. I'll take a shit and something will grow out of it. I'm surprised. I'm gonna shit on the ground over here, and mushrooms will grow out of it, and you can eat them. You know what I mean? So, like, maybe it's so ingrained to me at this point that I'll eat whatever I want. I don't care if it's a burger, if it's a chicken, if it's I'm eating it, then it will be good for me. That it's just I can't think a different way. So that's maybe how I code it. Where other people have a problem, like, oh, I can't eat that. I need to eat all this fresh. The only thing that I have, the dilemma, like the thing that's you can't really transmute too much, is like too much salt will kill you. It will dehydrate you and kill your body. Like, yeah, I put salt on things. I like a little bit of salt, sure, but it's a white table sodium poisonous substance. It's like, hey, just sprinkle a little cocaine on everything, a little white sugar, a little. Don't ultra runners take salt pills when they're running? Yeah, well, here's the thing though. When you take, look at, because they're also drinking water, and so if you take some salt, what's going to happen is your body will get bloated. It will bloat your body. We'll put water weight on, because the water is trying to surround the salt. So taking the salt pills will put water weight on you. So when you're running, you're going to be sweating that off. You put the salt in and you take a bunch of water, and it's going to hold on to the water in your body. And they're not going to piss, because if you're running, there's going to be a cycle happening. Still, yeah, I mean, I could see the logic in doing that. Well, it helps with the cramps. Yeah, it helps with the cramps, because it's making sure that there's stored water in the muscles. I think that's how it works. The salt in and of itself is not doing anything other than causing the water to go somewhere. So, like, you start a race, like, okay, they're 120 pounds a bag of bones, but they're gonna hydrate the fuck out of themselves prior and put a lot of salt, and they're probably ballooning up, 15 pounds. They're probably 15 pounds heavier at the beginning of a race. I don't know what it is. Maybe you could probably look it up if you know. And they're probably drinking 2 gallons of water and taking salt to keep the water in the body, but they're going to sweat out 15 pounds of it during the race. What's up, I'm Far? Oh, man. Dude, Euros. Yeah, I had it. You know what's funny? I had a Euro the other day. Fucking awesome. Tzatziki, tomato, the whole, and the spongy flatbread. Oh, fucking gorgeous. Devour the shit out of that. Yeah, that's when I'm eating that, and it's just all over. I'm just like, fuck it, we're eating. A little bit of hot sauce. You get the sugar hangovers. Yeah, I don't know. Diabetic-ish. I don't know. I don't know what the rest of your diet's like. Interesting. The colon holds for dehydrated or not. Well, Danny, where the fuck did you come from? Wait, out of nowhere, Danny's like the Filipino War. What the fuck are you talking about? And you're saying I should post the salt article you did on SE? Help me out with that. What are you talking about? You're talking about the salt, the whole fucking 10 pages I wrote on salt like 10 years ago on my WordPress. anybody doesn't know, you can check out my WordPress. Zen Alchemist WordPress. That's the joint. And I did a whole thing on salt. Is that one you're talking about? Yeah. Is somebody just using Danny's account just to say random shit? You don't put island people with the snow. You've been smoking that that methamphetamine or something? What's going on here? Oh, secret energy. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, secret energy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was years ago. I wonder, is that still up there? That was I, yeah, shit, that was a long time ago. I mean, there's probably some additions, some subtractions that I'd make from it, but I think it's pretty solid still. Oh man, yeah, we the yeah Euros boy. Yeah, sometimes sometimes some lamb is good, but I don't there's like killing a fucking baby lamb. There's that and like veal. Yeah, I'll do a veal parm. I'll do a lamb here and there, but it's just kind of like I still got to have some sort of moral code and compass to what I slaughter. Hey, what up, quack quacks? You hear him? You hear the quacks? So I brought them peanuts, and they don't like peanuts, apparently. Oh, so you guys, anybody wants to, feel free. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. It doesn't just feed me beer. It doesn't just get me to go to Jazz Fest. It also gives these ducks food. You got to feed the ducks, motherfuckers. There's enough of you here. You could pool together and get some quack snacks. It's not gonna be expensive. I'll end up getting I can get a 40-pound bag from the Wally World for $20. So, and then they will keep these people. They will keep these little quacks happy for days. So you got to help the ducks here. I mean, don't be so stingy. I mean, if you can afford to get a coffee in the morning, you can afford to not have a coffee tomorrow morning and help these ducks out. How's that? Yeah, red squirrel only likes peanuts and corn. Interesting. Wait, you get a 7-foot euro? Wonder what Nola has for the Greeks. There's good Greek here. There's good Mediterranean. Yeah, there's a couple good spots. What's up, Black Sun? Don't buy don't buy quack with it. That was good. I'll give you a rim shot for that. I'll get or if you ask Danny, she'll give you a rim job for that. Oh, is it a didn't? Is that how it goes? I don't know. Quackhead. Oh man, yeah. Last night I had got to hang out with some quackheads in the street. That was fun. Lots of good music again. Hey diggity diggity. Hey, no diggy, no doubt, huh? I think I'm gonna open up a new Cash App, and it's gonna be just feed the ducks. So that way, when people donate, I'm gonna have to open up 2 new Cash Apps actually. One for the quacks and one for the musicians. Danny, you gotta help me with the last one. All right, do Danny, do you just go places and they just feed you drugs and then you just say random shit? The rim shut off my tequila shot glass. Sometimes I really try hard. And well, I got the duck duck go. Uh, the rim shot off my tequila shot glass. You, you, I swear I between all of the online and in life interactions I've had with the most beautiful women, they all confuse the fuck out of me. I'm not easily confused, but I have sometimes no idea what you're talking about. I know there's a barrier here between this and my ears because you're typing, but like what does the oh my god, hey, Fire Drake. Yo, her and John Shamanic probably can have a conversation and they'll know what each other's saying, and me and you would be sitting there going, what the fuck are they talking about? And I'm just going, no, I give John Shamanic a pass because his English is English is his second language. You know, he speaks that's the Germans, you know. So it's kind of like if it's kind of like syntax, semantics, and the way that you would, instead of saying like I go and play baseball, say baseball is, you know, you put the things out of order. You know, that's like the way that you'd take the noun in front of the verb rather than the verb in front of the noun, that kind of shit. So I give him a little bit of a pass. Danny, I don't know what her problem is. I think it's too much tequila. I think it's fucking tequila. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, did somebody up here got a cello? Did you hear that? Didn't it sound like somebody was plucking a string over there? Dan, you can't say whatever. I just whatever, like tequila. Are you drinking? You don't drink very much. Okay. Are you smoking quack? Well, speaking of smoking quack, let me plug my phone in. Obviously, there was no transition there. It was just let me make sure we got juice on this phone. Oh, that's just somebody's phone or something. Uh-oh. I will tell you ahead of time, I think they're turning their phone on to play music, and if they do that, then we gotta dip, because this will get shut down if they play any music. Hey, wait, don't steal my jokes, you hack. You're supposed to, don't steal my jokes. Never mind. Alright. Yeah, it's punishable by Joe Rogan. Oh no, that's hurtful. All clacked up and what's a blow? Oh man, that would be eh, Carlos. What was the joke on him that it wasn't even, I think it was Louis C.K. was like, the funny thing about Carlos Mencia is he's German and acts like he's Mexican, and oh shit, and Louis goes, but I'm red-haired dude that looks like I'm Irish and I'm actually from Mexico City. I'm Mexican. And he's like, that's real, which is the fucking joke. Oh, if they're playing this shit, I can't have this on. Let me go find someone else to go. The worst thing has got to be shitty music too. You know, it's got to be shitty music. Let me just find a new. Let me find a new spot. Hold on. I take it back. This is okay. I don't know what it is. It's okay though. How about this, goofballs? Let me just jump back on here with you a little bit when I find a new spot because I don't know where I'm gonna have to go to. And I don't feel like keeping this on mute too long. So come back and see me. We'll do another show in a little bit and we'll have some fun. Give me like 30 minutes at the most, but I'll probably be back in like 15. I can just go piss real quick too. Good to see everybody. Remember, oh shit, I can turn off. Yeah, we'll see. Well, I might enjoy the music, but I gotta go find a spot to sit. It's gonna be comfortable. So yeah, be cool. Take care of yourself. Help out your friends and neighbors, and especially help out people you don't like. That's the tough one. Help out people you don't like. And I'll see you guys pretty soon. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. Help out the quackheads out here. Bye, bitches. See you in like 15, maybe 30 minutes. Bye.